Hello everybody and welcome back to the pokevlog. So, I figured I'd give you guys a little update as to what I've been doing the last few weeks before we got on to the main portion of the episode and tell you guys why there hasn't been any pokevlogs going up. So, we celebrated our son's first birthday and we were really busy with doing all that, but we had a blast, he had fun, we had lots of friends and family come out, it was a great time. Thank you everyone who came out. Now, we got our first 10K finally at level 22, and it's ridiculous that it took that long, but we finally got it, and I recorded it hatching for you guys, but my screen recorder didn't save the recording. So, figure I'll show you guys now anyway, I guess. It's a pincer, and his moveset isn't really that great, so I'm not really too fond of it. I'm probably going to candy it out after I get a better one. But, hey, we got a pincer. New to the Pokédex. I ended up grinding the Bulbasaur nest with friends long enough to actually get a Venusaur. And I did the Venusaur evolution with some other ones that I had saved up for you guys with a lucky egg. And the screen recorder did not save it again. There's been a lot of problems with that. But the main contributor to why there hasn't been a whole lot of Pokevlogs is that I've been nest hunting. I've nest hunted all over Traverse City and still only really know the Bulbasaur nest. I made sure that it was still a Bulbasaur nest after the last rotation that I'm aware of. I think I heard about another one happening again recently, so as far as I know, it stays Bulbasaur nest because it has for the last, 2 times or whatever, the 2 rotations that happened last. Once I determined I wasn't finding any new nests in Traverse City, I ended up going over to Cadillac, and I went to a golf course over there. They let me walk around and see if it was a nest. I think it was the Evergreen Golf Course, and there was nothing. So I ended up going around to other parks, and I still didn't find any nests over in Cadillac. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't any more nests in Traverse or that there aren't any nests over in Cadillac. I could have just been looking in the wrong places or been at those areas at the wrong time and not waited long enough or something like that. Like right after spawn and then gave up before the spawning happened. It could have happened, I don't know, but you can't count everything out yet. So after all that, I decided to do another Pokevlog on the river for you guys because a friend asked me to go with him and some of his family. And I had a new camera and was all excited to go use it. And then come to find out, the video is not the right format for my Premiere Pro, which is what I use to edit video. And I don't know how to load it up to show you guys. So, anyway, my new screen recorder did work on the river, so figure that I'll go over that with you guys anyway, just so you can see how valid the river is or not. So we got on the river, it was about 1:50 when I started incubating my 5K eggs, and I had a 10K going already because I got another one. And it took about 3.5 hours to hatch those 5K eggs, so to do 5 kilometers of the river. And granted, we stopped a few times to hang out and get in the water, stuff like that, but it seems to be a decent way to hatch eggs. Because if I think about how long I'm out at night and it takes me to hatch a 5K, it could take me most night to hatch 5K if I'm just walking around normally, which I don't normally. Skateboards are still faster, but if you're just wanting to relax and hatch some eggs, I think that the river is a great way to do it. It's in a decent amount of time, and you're not really doing any work. If you're in a kayak, I don't think I'd suggest it in a tube. So I also decided to test an incense theory on the river. And the theory is that if you use an incense in an area that doesn't spawn Pokemon, that you'll spawn more rare Pokemon. Now, I'm kind of up in the air about it because most of the time I spawned normal Pokemon, but I did spawn a Meowth and about 4 Eevees, and that's off of those 2 incense. And I don't normally see anything other than your common run-of-the-mill Pokemon, so it was cool. I did get more uncommon stuff than I normally would, but I have lots of friends that commonly spawn rare Pokemon whenever they use an incense, so I'm still in the air about it, but it could be a thing. It was fun to do anyway. Got a science stuff. So yeah, that's what I've been up to the last couple weeks. Now I'm sorry guys that I didn't get a lot of this stuff really pokevlog for you, but between failures of equipment and lack of actual quality content, I didn't really have anything for you guys, and I don't want to bore you with crappy stuff. So, well, at least to the best of my capabilities. Sorry if you think my stuff's crappy. Anyway, on with today's pokevlog. I think this is my 10K, so I have to record it for you guys. Lapras. Scyther. Be high, be high. Come on, high CP. 1155. Praise. Breathtaking, yeah, baby. Defense. 15 in defense for the IVs. That is awesome. I'm alright with that. Yeah, boy.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the pokevlog. So, we're in my hometown of Fife Lake right now looking to take a level 7 gym and probably hit some Pokestops before we leave town. But we're going to make our way back to Kalkaska taking gyms so we can get some Pokecoins. And along the way, I plan on going over the appraisal feature with you guys. I know that one's a little overdue, but I've been looking for a good way to actually go over it, better understanding of it, things like that. And we also have the buddy system going on. So I'm going to take down this level 7 Valor gym in my town, and then I'll get back to you guys with the buddy system stuff. It's going to take a few whacks, that's for sure. Alright guys, so I overestimated my ability to take a level 7 gym right now. So we're getting potions and revives and stuff from some Pokestops in Fife right now because I ran out. That's mainly the problem. I can't take a 7 by myself with my current CP'd Pokemon without some potions and revives. So running around Fife, and I figure right now might as well go over some of the appraisal stuff. So when you go into your Pokemon, my guys are obviously all fainted right now, but you click on a Pokemon. Let me see, I know one of them right now. Alright, so we'll click on the Scyther I got the other day. So you guys seen that I had went into the corner and hit Appraise, and then Blanche comes up and talks to me because that's my team leader is Blanche, obviously Team Mystic. Sorry if you guys can hear that electric boat going on out there, that RC boat. It says, overall, your Scyther is a wonder. What a breathtaking Pokemon. So, when she says the best thing that she can say for that portion of the appraisal, which is breathtaking Pokemon, that means that it is over 80% IVs. So, I believe it's actually like 87% that it's over, but It means that it's a higher percentile of IVs, essentially. So that means that it's going to have a higher CP along with better stats altogether. So she sees its best attribute is defense. So that means that its best IV, because the IVs go into attack, defense, and HP. Their individual values is what IV stands for. And by her saying that its best is defense, that means that's the one that it's got the high IV in, and it goes from 1 to 15. Think of them as like hit points or something like that. Not hit points because it's HP, obviously. It says its stats exceeds its calculations, which means that it has 15 in its defense, because that's the one that it said has the best is its defense, so its highest IV is in its defense. She didn't say the size of it that time. I don't know why, but size doesn't really matter anyway. It doesn't play effect into anything in the game. So yeah, there's for the best possible outcomes, and I'll have to go over a few more with you guys. But I'm going to get back to hitting some Pokestops so we can get that gym taken, or at least get on to the next one. Alright guys, so since there aren't many Pokestops in Fife Lake, I decided to sit at the main ones in town, and they're actually close enough together to do a triple lure mod, which is way cool, because the only other place I know of that's anywhere close is Traverse City. So I decided to throw up a lure to see what we can see. I need Stardust anyway. Ooh, excellent shot. I wish I was on a Pokemon that mattered. So yeah, hopefully this could draw out some Pokemon players too, and maybe we can get some more Team Mystics to go help us take that gym down. We're alright. I'm going to sit here at this lure and hit these stops and see what happens. Alright guys, so I decided to pull these up because I figured that it'll give you a better idea with a visual to see what I'm talking about as far as the appraisal features. So, the first thing that she says when she says it's a breathtaking Pokemon, it is 82% to 100% IVs. And then what she says after that would be, overall, your Pokemon has certainly caught my attention, and that is 66 to 80%, 66.7 to 80% IVs, which means that it's not going to be as high a CP or as powerful per se. Then after that, she says, overall your Pokemon is above average. That means that your Pokemon is between 50 to 60%, or 51.1 to 64.4. And then if she says overall that your Pokemon is not likely to make much headway in battle, then it's a really crappy Pokemon, and it's 0% to 48.9, so 50%. We'll just say it, round it off to that. And if you guys are wondering where I got this chart or these stats, it's from, I believe, a site called pokegohub.com. I can't remember exactly, so I'll have to find it again and link it in the description for you. So obviously the second statement she makes is about which area your Pokemon has the stronger stats in, whether it be defense, attack, or HP. So after that, the next thing that she says, in order from first being the best to the last one being the worst, obviously, she says, its stats exceed my calculations, as I showed with the Scyther, and that means that they get a stat bonus of 15 within the areas that she stated in the previous comment. Then after that, she says, I am certainly impressed by its stats, I must say, which means that it's a little bit lower, 13 to 14 IVs in those stats. And then second to worst, she says, its stats are noticeably trending to the positive, which is 8 to 12 within the stats that she stated. And then the last, of course, is its stats are not out of the norm, in my opinion. So that means that it has crappier IVs in whichever area that she stated before, 0 to 7. Alright, so the last statements that she makes are on your Pokemon size. And I said it doesn't matter right now, but we're still going to go over it. So first she says your Pokemon is tinier than any we have on record and is astounding. That means it's extra small. Sorry, you probably heard that motorcycle. Anyway, so that means that it's an extra small Pokemon. If she says your Pokemon is below average in size, it says it's small. She says that your Pokemon is above average in size, it's large. And if it says the size of your Pokemon is colossal, this is indeed exceptional, fascinating. The size of the Pokemon is extra large. I know that don't really matter because you're able to see that with your Pokemon anyway, but I figured that I'd just fully cover it. And once again, these are the things that Blanche says, not the things that the other team leaders say. Hopefully this lure goes up soon because we're running out of daylight. You guys aren't going to be able to see me soon. Oh, yes! What? Dodo is a 5K? How have I not gotten one of these already? I wish I had an egg going on. Oh, so my camera died. That's why you guys aren't seeing any more of me right now. Not that you need to anyway. But I figured I'd take this chance to kind of explain a little bit of the buddy system to you guys. So if you click on your character in the bottom left corner, you see it has the same menu type deal in the bottom right corner as when you have Pokemon. You click on it, and it gives you the option to buddy. And when you click on that, you can choose who your Pokemon is that's going to be your buddy. Right now, it would make me switch out Rhyhorn, so I'm not going to till I get a candy. But I'll show you guys once I get that candy how to switch out and how to choose your Pokemon and stuff like that. So get back to you guys with that in a minute. I'm going to take this gym. What the fuck? I have never had that happen, guys. A Zubat? Okay, well, at least I know what it was. Ooh, Reinhardt found a candy. +1. Ooh, and an egg. No 10K. Attach another 2. Okay, guys, as I was saying, so when you go in to add your buddy Pokemon, it's the same as switching them out. You click the little arrow button down there. It tells you won't have any more candy from that coming along. You lose your progress. And then you click on OK and find your next buddy Pokemon. So, my next buddy that I'm planning on... Come on, where you at? You know it. Pikachu, baby. This also allows me to show you something else. So, Rhyhorn is from 5K eggs, and I had to walk 3 kilometers to get a candy from Rhyhorn. Well, Pikachu is from a 2K egg, and you have to walk 1 kilometer for Pokemon that are 2K Pokemon. But there's actually an exception to that. I'll switch back to Pikachu in a minute. Where's he at? There he is. I passed him. The exception being that when you use other starter Pokemon, the actual given to you starter Pokemon, that... Oops, my bad. Come on. It's not working. That's weird. There we go. Alright, so when you get the other starter Pokemon, though they are from 2K eggs, you have to walk 3 kilometers with them. And it's just for Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, the actual starters. I should show you guys too. And then the other thing that I forgot to show you guys is 10K eggs. Now 10K Pokemon require you to walk less than 10K but still farther. You have to actually walk 5 kilometers with 10K Pokemon. So it's 5 kilometers for 10K Pokemon, 3 kilometers for 5K Pokemon, and 1 kilometer for 2K Pokemon, except for starter Pokemon that are 3K as well. And I'm going to go back to Pikachu, because I don't want candies for that Scyther anyway. That Scyther that I got, he actually has a pretty cruddy moveset. So though he is from an egg with high CP and high IVs, he's not really ideal in my opinion. My Pinsir's the same way. There we go. Pikachu's now my buddy. Which he would be in Pokemon World anyway. He's electric and I love Pikachu. When I was a kid, I was nuts for Pikachu. Alright guys, we're going to hit up the last of these Pokestops and head on out. So that's the end of the Pokevlog. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
What we got? Ooh, execute! Yes! That is awesome! Need the candies. Ooh! 614 high IVs, you!